Alright guys, good news. I finally sold the Toyota Tundra again. This time for 2,300 bucks. If you remember, the first time I sold it to my friend, and then he wanted me to sell it again because he wanted to get a smaller and more fuel efficient car. So I sold it again, which it all worked out fine. That means I have some room on my property though for another project car. The Corvair is currently at another house. So I found a great deal on Craigslist for a 2006 Chevy Colorado. It's listed for 800 bucks. It's up in St. Albans, which is 2 hours away from me. So I'm going to load up the S10. We'll head down there and hopefully I'll be able to drive the Colorado back. Oh, and by the way, an update on the Jeep is coming soon. It just needed a lot more work than I anticipated. I've been having some mechanical issues that I didn't think I was gonna have. Anyway, a video coming on this soon. All right, we're on the road now. It's a 2-hour drive, like I said earlier. Anyway, we'll catch back up with you when we're at the place of the car. Hey guys, we are very close to his house. I think we're 1 minute away. So I guess I'll just record until I get close to his house and then I'll stop. And I don't want to invade his privacy. Oh, it's turning to dirt. Nope, it's not dirt. Never mind. It's just a bunch of poop on the road, I think. Oh, I missed it.
Your destination is on the right.
Overshot, guys.
Alright, I'll try to turn it off for
these people. There it is, guys. I just got it for 400 bucks. Oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing. For Vermont, by the way, in case you didn't know, this is very clean. It's got rust under here, obviously, but these Chevy Colorados rust pretty good, and this one's pretty damn clean for 400 bucks. Oh yeah, I'm happy with this deal. Got some nice vinyl seats. It's just a work truck, but man, it runs good. It was only $400. Had it listed for 800. So let's see if this makes it the 150 miles back home. All right, guys, she's running good, ready to go home. If you listen up, there's no ticks or nothing from the engine. It's running super nicely. I am very happy with this truck. Low mileage as well. All right, I'm driving it home now. There's my S10 ahead of me. My friend's obviously driving that home. Sorry, it's not focusing. Here, I'll try that again. There we go. There's my friend in the S10 up there. So driving this on the interstate, it is a lot quieter than the S10 was on the way here. It is also 3 years newer than the S10 and a full generation newer, but we got the engine light on and the airbag light on. Oh wow, this feels really smooth. Around 50 miles an hour, it had a little shimmy, and actually up to 60 it had a shimmy as well. But now it's feeling really smooth and really quiet. Alright guys, it's pretty dark out now, and I think there's still an hour left to go back home. It's 7:16, so not very late. But look, one of the warning lights went off. I no longer have the airbag light. So this truck is already fixing itself. Also guys, for those of you who know anything about Chevy Colorados, let me know if this is normal. See the temperature gauge? It doesn't really ever get above a quarter of the way up the gauge, and I feel like that's not normal. So just let me know, but I think I might need a new thermostat. We are finally back home, pretty much. Getting off the exit now. This truck has been super comfortable and definitely a nicer ride than my S10. Way quieter, at least. The only thing that is killing me right now is the seat cushion is like half collapsed, so my back really hurts right now because I'm sitting kind of lopsided. But other than that, it's been great. And finally, after 2 hours, we are back home. All right, I will go over this truck more in the morning tomorrow. And there's Beetle greeting me. All right, see you tomorrow morning. All right, well, it's the next morning. It is raining all day today, sadly, so... Oh, Beetle's going to the bathroom. It is raining all day today, sadly, so I'm just gonna have to film in the rain because I want to upload this video for you guys. here is my $400 truck in the light. I guess I'll show you guys around it a little bit more and take it for a spin. So I'm going to do a couple part series on this truck. This will be the first part, is just getting it, showing you around it, test driving it for you. And then part 2 and 3 will be repairs and selling and stuff. Anyway, first things first, let's see how it starts after a night's sleep. One of the issues in the Craigslist ad, it said, was that it had a misfire when cold. So it's not really cold today. It's like 42 degrees, so I don't consider this cold. But let's see if it misfires. Doesn't really seem to be misfiring, so I guess this isn't cold enough. Although it is running a little rougher than it was last night. Oh yeah. I wonder if the camera's picking it up. It's running a little bit rougher, but not too rough. Alright, I drove it over here just so that I can walk around it and without going into the woods. So I think I showed you around it already at the gas station a little bit, but I'm just going to walk around again, just to give you the walk around. It's got some rusty tires, rusty rims, which really don't even matter to me. As long as they don't leak, they're fine. And the body, for the most part, is very clean. Like I said before, it has 136,000 miles on it. It's got these fender flares, which are either hiding rust or are preventing rust. One of the two. And it reeks of gasoline because it has a big gas leak from the top of the tank, and it's probably from the fuel pump. But basically, as you drive down the road, and on the dry day you could see this, it leaks like a puddle as you drive along, because I think the top of the fuel pump rusted through. Anyway, we got a rhino-lined bed in here, still in good shape. This tailgate doesn't work. Got some stickers, some Vermont bumper stickers. I always wondered about these tow hitches there, if they actually are good for anything, because I highly doubt that the bumper has much structural integrity there. Anyway, just for you guys, I'm going to get on the ground, on this wet dirt ground, just to show you guys the frame, so you're welcome. There's the frame. I mean, it looks fairly clean. It's definitely got good scaly rust and everything, but it's not the worst in the world. I've seen much worse. This should pass inspection again. Hey Beetle, if you like the truck, sit. Oh, Beetle likes the truck. Paw. Oh my god, what a good dog. Alright, Beetle approves. Then it must be a good purchase. I mean, as you can tell, it sounds like it runs really well. So, as I've already shown you, we got the vinyl seats. I hate the way this steering wheel looks. I think it looks cheap and bad and ugly. But then again, this truck was pretty cheaply built. We got manual everything, roll down windows and manual transmission. This is just a work truck. We got the crappy work radio, which for 2006, this looks quite outdated. No rear seats back here. The guy told me that the reason the airbag light goes on, which it's on right now, is because if you open these doors, the wire kinks up or something. So he said as long as you keep not opening those doors, the airbag light should keep going off. So I'm not going to open the doors. We got some small tears in our vinyl, but that doesn't really matter. Go. All right, here we go, guys. Quick little test spin. All right, and here we go. The gearing is very similar to my S10. I basically shift at the same time. Maybe just a little bit higher RPMs, just because it's 4-banger, not a V6 like my S10. Anyway, we're on a pretty rough road right now, and the suspension feels pretty good. Or really good, actually. There's no knocks or anything. And the wipers even work. Usually wipers don't work that well on these cars. Especially on the Tundra, they were worse than useless. They just smudged everything. Let's see if the radio works. The radio works. I'm not going to play it too long so I don't get copyrighted. And it only works out of 2 or 3 of the 4 speakers. It doesn't work at the driver's side door panel, which is the same. I had a similar era Chevy Cobalt and it didn't work out of that speaker either, so could be mid-2000s General Motors. So my verdict on this truck is obviously I think it was a very, very good price and I'm glad I bought it. Basically, it seems like a classic General Motors product. The drivetrain, including the engine and transmission, are still totally flawless and working, but the rest of the truck is kind of cheap and crappy and dilapidated. Like the body's sort of rusting, the interior is super plasticky and cheap. I don't like the way this steering wheel is, and this is kind of falling apart. It's a very comfy and nice to drive truck, but it just seems a little cheaply built. Of course, the engine and transmission are fine, just like pretty much all General Motors truck products. The engine and transmissions go forever, but the rest of the truck kind of falls apart. Alright guys, I'm going to do a small acceleration test. I'm not going to start out too fast, but we'll see how fast we can go. I'll do 3/4 throttle, I guess. Spun the tires. It's got some get up for a 4-cylinder. I think it accelerates faster than my S10 does. That was about 3/4 throttle, and it definitely took off a lot faster than I thought it would. Alright, we are back. Alright guys, well there's my new purchase. Let me know what you think in the comments. There's going to be more parts to this series where I fix it up. We'll try to get it to pass inspection again, and then I'll sell it eventually. So thank you for watching this one, and I will see you next week.